after Elon Musk's Sieg Heil during Donald Trump's inauguration, that obviously took us all off guard. I examined that video. I watched it repeatedly. I'm not naive. That was a Sieg Heil. From what I can tell watching the video, Elon gives his very quick speech. He talks about how this was a fork in the road for humanity.
And this was no ordinary victory. This was a fork in the road of human civilization.
And then he Sieg Heiled. He looked at the audience. He saw that nobody Sieg Heiled him back. And so he turned around and he repeated the Sieg Heil. Again, nobody Sieg Heiled him back. Then he turned around to face the front of the stage and he said, "I give my heart to you."
My heart goes out to you.
He said that after 2 failed Sieg Heils. And by failed, I mean the audience did not Sieg Heil him back. And I think that's what he was looking for. So I can't know that. I can't declare that that's what was happening for sure, but that's what appears to me to have happened. I also did my diligence. I looked into his family background, why his grandparents left Canada and traveled to South Africa, of all places.
Her parents, by the way, were very fanatical in favor of apartheid. This is quite interesting. Her parents came to South Africa from Canada because they sympathized with the Afrikaner government.
Okay.
They used to support Hitler and all that sort of stuff. But they didn't know, obviously, I don't think they knew what the Nazis were doing. But they in Canada, they were in the German party in Canada, and they sympathized with the Germans.
Yeah.
So when the Afrikaners government came into power here in 1948, then Maye's father, who was quite an interesting guy, he was a very good pilot, he said he wants to be with the Afrikaners because he agrees with apartheid, you see.
I looked into his upbringing in South Africa, what he would have been exposed to. I looked at the timing of his departure from South Africa and how that coincided with the end of apartheid. I looked at the hate speech that became rampant on Twitter after Elon Musk acquired it. In totality, is that enough evidence to establish that Elon Musk is a white supremacist? Beyond any reasonable doubt? No, I would say not. But is it enough to establish that he is quite probably a white supremacist on a balance of probabilities? Yes, I do. And that's all that is required for me to make decisions. So at that point, I decided near the end of January, after taking time to do my diligence and to look into the situation, I dumped every single share of my Tesla stock. I have also canceled premium connectivity on our vehicles. I'm not going to sell them. I suspect at this point our vehicles are pretty much worthless, but they're not worthless as vehicles. They're pretty good vehicles. We also have full self-driving, lifetime supercharging on one of them. So we're not going to just walk away from those investments. So I've chosen to just get this sticker here, kind of a subtle sticker, but one that establishes that we do not support Elon Musk's political endeavors. So this sticker here says Vintage Tesla Pre-Madness Edition, and then around the perimeter of the sticker it says Pro-Zero Emissions, Anti-Fascism. So hopefully that will be enough to make the point for anyone who happens to see us driving around or see our car parked in a parking lot, and hopefully they'll leave it alone. The anti-Tesla sentiment is not waning at all. It's just ramping up, even as the Justice Department threatens to come after demonstrators who are against the Trump-allied billionaire. That's not deterring anything. I think people in the United States especially are thinking, well, we have to stand up now because Donald Trump and MAGA are working very quickly to dismantle various government departments and agencies, firing the inspectors general, anyone who would have oversight and have any authority over ensuring that the government is operating as it is designed to. Those people are being fired or replaced by Trump loyalists. So, for those reasons and many others, people in the United States of America and all around the world are having a very harsh reaction to what Elon Musk and Donald Trump are doing. I do think that Tesla is an extremely important company, and I hope it survives. I don't think it can survive, though, as long as Elon Musk has any association with the company. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.